History is filled with moments that defy expectations. Moments when the world held its breath, certain of an outcome, only to be proven spectacularly wrong. These are the stories of David's meeting Goliaths, of underdogs who were underestimated, dismissed, and written off. They were seen as weak, disorganized, and destined to fall. But when the moment of truth arrived, they didn't just fight back. They met the challenge with a fierce, unyielding resistance that changed the course of history. Take the Battle of Thermopylae in 480 BC. The massive Persian army, led by King Xerxes, numbered in the hundreds of thousands. What they found was a narrow pass blocked by just a few thousand Greeks, led by 300 Spartans. For 3 days, this small force held back an empire. They weren't just fighting for land, they were fighting for their freedom, their culture, their very way of life. Their stand became a symbol of courage against overwhelming odds, a testament to what a determined few can achieve. They may have fallen, but their resistance inspired a nation to unite and ultimately repel the invasion. Centuries later, during the Winter War of 1939, a similar story unfolded. The Soviet Union, a military behemoth, invaded Finland. On paper, it was a complete mismatch. The Soviets had millions of soldiers, thousands of tanks, and countless aircraft. Finland had a small army, outdated equipment, and a harsh, frozen landscape as its only real ally. The world expected Finland to collapse in weeks. But the Finns, utilizing their knowledge of the terrain and sheer tenacity, inflicted devastating losses on the invaders. They used guerrilla tactics, ski troops that appeared like ghosts out of the snow, and a spirit they called sisu, a unique blend of courage, resilience, and stubborn determination. They showed the world that the size of your army doesn't matter as much as the size of the fight within your soldiers. These stories aren't just from the battlefield. Think of the suffragettes who chained themselves to railings, went on hunger strikes, and faced public ridicule and imprisonment. They were seen as emotional, irrational, and powerless against a political system built by and for men. Yet, their relentless, organized resistance chipped away at the foundations of inequality. They expected to be silenced, but their voices only grew louder. Each act of defiance, no matter how small, was a crack in the dam of oppression. Their weakness was perceived, but their strength was real, and it ultimately secured the right to vote for millions. From the freezing forests of Finland to the narrow passes of Greece, from city streets to the halls of power, the story repeats itself. Time and again, those who come expecting weakness are met with a wall of resistance they never anticipated.
Thanks for watching.
If you found these stories as incredible as I do, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the moments that shaped our world. See you next time.